Hi, I'm John, and this is Mike, and welcome to the This Time Do It Right podcast for RJ Groner Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. How you doing today, Mike?
I'm doing great, John. You know, we have a new promotion going on.
I did not know that. Actually, I did know that, but you know what? You're going to talk about it today, aren't you?
I am. Today, we want to talk about this fall promotion. Basically, September is one of the slowest months of the year for us, right?
Yep.
What's the reason? Well, kids are going back to school. Older kids are going back to college.
Yep.
People are doing that last summer vacation they can fit in before the kids go back. Everything is changing. The seasons are changing. I mean, look outside. Leaves are falling already, right? Mm-hmm. So we thought, since it's one of our slowest months, how can we do a promotion that's going to benefit us, but also benefit our customers?
Right.
And even our potential customers, people who have never done business with us before. And here's what we're going to do. If they have a repair bill, any repair bill over the last 12 months.
Okay. Can you clarify for me? I have a repair bill, but it wasn't you guys that came to my house.
Oh, I don't care.
Really?
I really don't. So another company came in. Let's say it's one of those large companies now that's taken over and they're a PE, a private
the ones
equity.
That are buying up all the small mom and pop shops and
buying everybody up. That's right.
Pretending they're local.
Yep. And they keep the name somewhat of the old business,
Yep.
Whoever it was, but they're now a big corporation. They come in and they repair your system. We don't care. Give us that bill. Well, tell them what they're going to get if they give us a receipt.
Well, I'll tell you, what I was told they're going to get is $1,000 if they have a repair bill from our company or another company that was within the last 12 months.
Right. They're going to get $1,000 off a new system. Let's say you have a heat pump and another company came out and they said, you need a capacitor or you need some small repair.
Mm-hmm.
It costs you a few $100s. And you're thinking like, man, I keep putting money into this. What would make me replace it? Well, it's a little too much money. Go to RJ Groner. I heard if I show them this receipt, they're going to give me $1,000 off a new system.
That's a huge win. That's a huge win. And I'll tell you, I think it's a great idea. One of the things that's extremely important to us, our customers are number one, but our employees are also right up there. And there's a reason we do this.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. There's a great reason we do this. As I said before, September's one of the slowest months of the year for us. So do we want to lay these people off?
Absolutely not.
Do we want to possibly lose a really great employee and a really great installer?
No, because they have families and they deserve to eat and they deserve to have a good living just like everybody else does.
Exactly. So we want to try and get more work for our people in the month of September. Mm-hmm. Will we lose money? No, we're not going to lose money, but we're not going to make a lot.
No.
But that's okay because we're going to keep our people busy.
That's absolutely 100% right.
Right through September until the cold weather really hits.
Mm-hmm. And that's just important. I mean, that's the difference between RJ Groner Company and a lot of companies out there. When they slow down, they just lay people off.
Exactly.
And
I know some guys that are like, every single September, every single year, they're laid off. Mm-hmm. They have plans around it. They know, well, I'm going to finally take that trip or I'm going to go away for camping for a week or two or whatever it takes before they hire me back, if they hire me back.
And that's the big question.
Because where do they go? They come here and they apply.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, we don't need them. We don't hire them. But sometimes we've hired some of those guys down the line.
Mm-hmm. And we have just amazing people. They've been with us for years and years. I mean, and they're as important to us as our own families are. That they can pay their bills. It's a tough world out there right now.
It is. There's a lot of uncertainty in the world right now. People don't know what's going to happen, but this is what's certain. Give me a receipt, John. Any receipt, any company, $1,000.
I know you're
off a
dying to
system.
say it. I know.
$1,000
Yep.
off a system. You know, it's something that we thought of a few times, and we thought, really, do we want to do this? And now it's like, yeah, it's perfect time.
Yeah.
Perfect time. All this uncertainty in the world, you know, the cooler weather's going to start coming in. You know, you've got these other expenses. Maybe you have a kid that's just starting college or finishing, high school and looking for a job and staying home with you. And what are you going to do?
Yep.
Well, now you can do what you think you should have done a long time ago and replace that system.
And you know, we as a species are amazing at kicking the can down the road, right?
Yeah.
You're like, it's the summer now. Maybe last winter your system was in rough shape. Maybe you had a lot of breakdowns. Maybe there were problems. And now you're like, it was the end of the season last year. I can make it through the summer. And before you know it, we're right back again into the winter again. And now you're back in that same boat where you're going to be nickeled and dimed. One of the best sayings I ever heard, and I don't remember who I heard this from, but I know it was another business owner. And basically his mantra was, pay once, cry once. And you know what? I've applied that in my own life because let me tell you, I am a cheapskate. I'm a cheapskate.
Gee, I didn't know that,
Yep.
John.
And but every time I've tried to cut the corners on something that was expensive, I always had it done twice. So I've learned to pay once and cry once. I mean, yeah, I'm going to cry because it's expensive, but I'm not going to worry about it again. And at this point in my life, that security is more important to me than saving a couple dollars, and just having something just eat me away, nickel and dime. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people learn that lesson. I think, they say wisdom comes with age. It certainly does, because when you're younger, you're like, buy it. It's the cheapest price. I'm going to do it and get it done. And if I got to buy it 7 more times.
I'm glad you said that. So why, John, why should they come to RJ Groner? I know it's $1,000 off. That's one reason. But what's a bigger reason that you should do business with RJ Groner?
Yeah.
You know what it is?
I know what
96 years.
Yep.
Privately owned.
Third generation.
Family, third generation. You're not dealing with some big corporation who isn't going to care about you.
Mm-hmm.
You're dealing with a company who really cares, who really is interested in taking care of you, the customer. Most of these customers, we think of them as friends. We started a club, right?
Mm-hmm.
We now have a club, and people join the club.
Yeah, our memberships.
Our
Yep.
membership is going through the roof. It's like, wow, okay, we want to be in the club. Why do they want to be there? Because everything we do is local. Mm-hmm. We're a locally owned company. All our employees are local. They have families here. Most of them are 2 or 3 generations in the Pocono Northeast. We want to make sure they're happy. We
Yep.
want to make sure the customers are happy. And you don't get that from some of these big corporations, any of them. You call and what do you get?
Yeah, you go right to some phone tree.
Push
Yep.
2 if you want to talk to sales. Push 1 if you want to talk to service. Push 8 if you're bored
Yep.
and you want to hang up.
Yeah.
Push 8 a couple times and you get nowhere.
Yeah, and I want you to imagine trying to get the owner of Home Depot or Lowe's or Ace Hardware on the phone because you have a real issue. I want you to try and imagine it. You being able to do that as just a regular old citizen.
Owner, try and get anyone
Yeah,
on the phone.
You're not.
And here's the best part. I love this one. You finally get somebody to answer the phone because you push the button for the paint department. And the person answers the phone and you say, oh, I have a question, about the paint. And they go, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not in the paint department.
Yep.
Let me forward you. Here comes the music again. And for 5 minutes, you're on hold again. And then they disconnect.
Yep.
I love it. It's just, you talk about, we have all this technology today and AI and everything else. They can't figure it out, though.
No.
They can't figure out how to take care of the customer because what's the first impression? The first impression is push 1, push 2. That's terrible.
We've thought about these things because, there comes a point in every industry where you do have to evolve. But if you take that human element out of it, man, people just don't respond well.
And we did. We did try it.
We gave it a
sorry,
test. To be
but
fair, we
tried
test
it.
ballooned it.
We tested it. So we had a system, and customers were just hanging up.
Yeah, they were not happy.
And it was AI, and it was new technology. It was everything we thought it was going to be. We were told, oh, this is great. I mean, you could say anything you want, and this AI system is going to route you to exactly the right person. Didn't work.
Did not work, not the way it was promised.
And we did it for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. Yeah. And we said, no, this customer, if I was the customer, I would not be happy with this. We got rid of it. Now you still get a live person when you call RJ Groner.
And I'll tell you, it is an amazing buzzword, AI. It's very interesting to see all the news articles about all the CEOs getting excited about letting people go. If they bring in this technology, they're going to be able to let people go. And the question that I always wonder to myself is, if you let everybody go and they don't have a job, who buys your product?
That's a good point.
Who buys your product?
That's a great point. You can't really do business with an artificial intelligence. I mean, think about it.
Not a service business.
You're doing business
Yeah.
with artificial intelligence. You're not doing business with humans, with people who have families, who have friends, neighbors, cousins, aunts, whatever. That's the way to do business.
Mm-hmm. Now, we see AI is trying to make a big push into our industry, and there will be things that we incorporate in the future, but that's one thing we won't compromise on.
Not
we
at
want
all.
you to be able to get a person on the phone, and if you've got an emergency. You got water running through your house. You got some big emergency. Maybe you got smoke coming out of your boiler or something. AI is just not going to be able to bring that call and the sense of urgency and the response that you need from somebody on the other end of the phone saying, I got you. I got a guy on the way. He's coming right now. He's heading over there. And while you're having this problem, turn this off, shut this valve off, do this, do that. All of these things that we know from a human interaction can be done on the spur of the moment.
Exactly.
So it's going to be a wild ride for every industry that's out there.
Yeah.
It's weird how this morphed into an AI conversation.
I know. Where did that come from?
Going. But you know what? That's just the reality of the business.
But we will use it. And here's how we're going to use it. There are AI programs out there that can take a technician and sit there in front of a unit and call a number on his phone and get AI to help him with a diagnosis, a repair, things to check, things to do, and we may use that in the future.
That
you
is
never
a very
know.
good possibility.
But one thing will never happen in our industry, not in this company, and that's robotics. We're not going to have robots or drones doing things at your house. That's not going to happen in our industry.
We're going to mark a time and date for this podcast, and then in 5 years' time, when the iRobots are marching through, I'm going to remember this conversation.
When the robot comes out to replace your unit?
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Well, he could come out with a driverless car. Yeah, they have that today. So, yeah, the RJ Groner truck shows up. There's nobody in the driver's seat. The back door opens up, and this robot comes out carrying your condensing unit, sets it on the ground, installs.
and starts doing it.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
Hey, could happen.
Yeah.
I know what you would invest in. If there was an AI robot that would help improve your golf game, you'd have that guy out on the field in a heartbeat.
If I had an AI robot that could improve my golf game, it would be worth the $1,000 I'm giving back on a system. I would give you $1,000.
Great way to pivot back. So, Mike, are there any other things that with this program that we want to discuss? I mean, you said pretty much everything forward. We don't care if it was our company or another company.
We don't care.
We
Give
just
us a
want to
receipt.
see a receipt for what you paid.
You know,
And
if you went last night, John, where'd you eat?
oh, well,
You went to a restaurant? Mm-hmm. Okay, don't name the restaurant. What kind of food did you eat?
no, it was Italian food.
Yeah. Did you get a receipt?
I did get a receipt.
Turn it in. I'll give you $1,000 off a system.
Get out of here.
Just kidding.
You know what?
But that's my point. It doesn't matter what company it is. It doesn't matter at all.
Yeah. Now
we don't care if you're dealing with the competition for 20 years. They're not going to give you $1,000
We have an opportunity to
off
help
a
you out.
system. Give us that bill.
Now,
Send it in.
here's the
Now,
very important thing, right?
Okay. Let me just say one more thing before I forget. This offer is only till the end of the month.
Yes.
Of the end of September. Now, does it start now? Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you hear about it right now, send the receipt in, you get $1,000 off. But it ends at the end of September.
Yep.
Because that's when the cold weather comes in, and that's when we're really going to get busy again.
Yep. Oh, and don't forget, what else comes as soon as the industry turns and it gets busy? What do we get from our suppliers?
Oh, price increases.
Price increases.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. So we are right before the price increases come in, and they're certainly helping us out with this program as well. So this is just a great thing to take advantage of if you're in that position where
Right.
you're tired of being nickel and dimed.
Yeah, if you're on the fence, you just don't know, should I do it, shouldn't I do it? Here you go. This is perfect for you.
All right. Well, that ends this podcast of This Time Do It Right at
Wow,
RJ
that
Groner
went
Heating,
quick.
Cooling, and Plumbing. And well, usually once you and I get rolling, it don't take long.
It doesn't.
So I want to thank everybody out there and look forward to doing another one of these with you again.
And if you need to get in touch with us, remember, it's rjgroner.com, or you can call us at the number we've had for
A long time.
A long time. I can't say 96
Don't date
years.
yourself. Don't
but
date yourself. So
It's 570-421-7260. And now you can even, here, new technology, you can text us to our phone number. You don't have to call.
Or you
and
can-
we'll respond.
you can book online.
And it won't
You
be a
don't-
robot.
So, well, that will be a robot, but you can book online. But here's the thing about booking online. You're going to get a call from somebody on this staff to make sure you're going to be taken care of.
Immediately, yes.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.